Have you ever stood at the top of a staircase, gripped the railing a little tighter than you used to, and thought, is this worth the risk? Maybe you've even changed your routine to avoid stairs altogether, skipping that book club upstairs or asking a neighbor to grab your mail. I get it. After 80, stairs can feel like a balancing act. But here's the good news. With a few simple tweaks, you can climb with confidence again. No superhero moves required. Today, I'm sharing 3 tools that prevent 90% of falls. And no, they're not bulky gadgets or expensive renovations. They're practical, everyday strategies that'll make stairs feel like an old friend, not a foe. Let's start with a truth. Falls aren't inevitable. They're often the result of small oversights we can fix. My friend Marge, who's 83 and still climbs the stairs to her rooftop garden daily, put it best. It's not about avoiding life. It's about adapting how you meet it. So, let's dive into the first tool that'll transform your relationship with stairs. Tool 1. The sole secret. Your shoes are your foundation. You wouldn't build a house on sand, right? Well, climbing stairs in floppy slippers or worn-out loafers is just as shaky. The right shoes aren't about style. They're your stability partners. Look for 3 things: a non-slip sole, rubber treads with grooves like hiking shoes, a snug fit, no loose straps or slipping heels, and a low, wide heel. My neighbor Ed, who's 85, swears by his Stair shoes, a pair of sturdy sneakers he keeps by the door just for climbing. I used to shuffle up in socks, he says, until I took a tumble. Now, I feel like I've got suction cups on my feet. Studies back this up. Proper footwear reduces fall risk by 60%. So check your soles today. If they're smooth as a bowling ball, it's time for an upgrade. Tool 2. The handrail hug. It's not just for holding. Now, let's talk about handrails. Most of us grip them like a lifeline, but there's a smarter way. The handrail hug is about engaging your whole arm, not just your fingers. Here's how. Place your hand firmly around the rail, elbow slightly bent, and let your arm take some of your weight as you climb. Imagine you're gently pushing down on the rail to lift yourself up. It engages your core and takes pressure off your knees. My Aunt Clara, who's 88, calls this her upgrade. She painted her basement rail bright yellow to remind herself to use it properly. Before, I'd just touch it like it was hot, she laughs. Now, my arm does half the work. And if your rail is wobbly or too thin, add a foam grip sleeve from the hardware store. It's $10 and makes holding on easier for arthritic hands. Now, you might be thinking, but what if I don't have a handrail? Or, what about going downstairs? Don't worry, we're just warming up. These first 2 tools are your daily armor. Practice them this week, and you'll feel the difference in your stride. And remember, confidence isn't about never stumbling. It's about knowing you've got the tools to catch yourself. Stick around, because the third tool, it's the secret weapon you've been overlooking. Now, let's talk about the third tool, the one that might surprise you. It's not something you wear or hold, but something you see. Picture this. You're halfway up the stairs, and the light from the window casts a glare, making the edges of the steps invisible. Or maybe you're descending at night, squinting at shadows. This is where tool 3, the light the way rule, comes in. Proper lighting isn't just about brightness. It's about strategic clarity. Let me explain. First, check the path. Are there shadows hiding the edges of your stairs? A simple plug-in nightlight or motion sensor LED strip along the baseboard can turn a hazard into a runway. My friend Walter, who's 82, installed adhesive LED lights on each step after tripping over a poorly lit corner. It's like the stairs glow now, he says. I don't even need to flip a switch. And here's a pro tip. Use contrasting colors. If your stairs are beige, add a dark grip tape or a brightly colored rug edge to each step. This visual cue helps your eyes and feet know exactly where to land. But lighting isn't just about fixtures. It's also about your eyes. Have you had your vision checked lately? A slight change in your prescription or early-stage cataracts can distort depth perception. My neighbor Helen learned this the hard way. She kept misjudging the last step until her optometrist adjusted her glasses. Now, she jokes, I see stairs in 4K. So, schedule that eye exam. It's as crucial as your annual physical. Now, let's tie this together. Imagine climbing stairs in your sturdy shoes, using the handrail like a trusted friend, with each step illuminated like a runway. It's not just safer, it's empowering. But there's one more layer to this: your own body's rhythm. Ever noticed how rushing or hesitating throws off your balance? That's where the pause and plant technique comes in. Before ascending or descending, take a breath. Pause for 2 seconds, plant your foot firmly, and move with intention. My yoga teacher, Maeve, who's 79, teaches this to her students. It's not about speed, she says. It's about syncing your breath with your steps. Try it next time. Inhale as you lift your foot. Exhale as you place it down. It turns a mundane task into a mindful moment. You might wonder, what if I live somewhere without handrails? Or what if my knees ache too much? Great questions, and ones we'll explore further. But for now, focus on these 3 tools: shoes that grip, rails that support, and light that guides. Practice them this week, and notice how your confidence grows with each step. Remember, safety isn't about perfection. It's about progress. And sometimes, progress looks like taking one stair at a time, shining a light on the path, and trusting yourself to rise to the challenge. Let's circle back to Marge, my 83-year-old friend with the rooftop garden. After adopting these tools, she told me something profound. I realize stairs aren't the enemy. They're my daily victory lap. That's the heart of this journey, reclaiming independence without fear. Let's recap, not as a list, but as a story of small, powerful choices. Your shoes become anchors, your handrail a dance partner, and light a trusted guide. Walter's glowing steps, Helen's 4K vision, Ed's suction cup sneakers. They're proof that tiny tweaks yield big wins. And if you're thinking, but I've already fallen, or my stairs are too steep, hear this. Adaptation is your superpower. Install a temporary ramp, add a second handrail, or simply sit and scoot down steps if needed. Safety isn't pride's opposite. It's wisdom in action. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which tool will you try first? Share in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else to take that first confident step. And if this resonated, hit like, subscribe, and join our community of savvy seniors, rewriting what it means to age boldly. Here's to stairs climbed, gardens reached, and the quiet triumph of knowing you've still got places to go. Keep shining, friends, one step at a time.